Hey guys, how's it going today? Matt out here at night with the speed triple again. It's dark out. You see? Whoa. So, let's see if we can take a look at the suspension here. And I just had this out for a ride to see how it feels. It's a little stiff. I bought this used. And I'm going to show you guys where the suspension is here. Suspension adjustments. You've got your left fork here. You can see that right there. And your right fork adjuster here on the top. And you've got adjustments down here at the bottom of the forks as well. Right there. I don't know if you can see that pretty well there. And you know, the same on the other side, the other fork. And then back here, you've got another one back here. And as I understand it, I'm no expert, of course, but as I understand it here, the outer ring on everything here is your preload. And the inner adjustment here and up here is compression or damping, depending on, let's see here. I believe it's compression. It says 10. I forgot what that was. I looked up what that meant there, but see how it says right there? That's my hand. Let's see if you can see it. I'm going to put the light in from this way. There you go. I can read it. I don't know if you can read that. Let's see. I'll back it up a little bit. See how it says 10? You can kind of see the EN there. Tension. And it tells you H or S. Get an angle here. It's really hard to see through those wires there. See the H right there? And on the other side, in the daylight, it'd be easier to do this, wouldn't it? And the other side, it says S. So if you turn this clockwise, it's going to be harder, stiffer, right? Turn it to the left, counterclockwise, it will be softer. Same for that side, same for down there. So I don't think I'm going to mess with my preload. I think that I'm going to just soften each thing, maybe 2 clicks, and I'll show you how that clicks there. This is just a straight edge screwdriver. And then we'll go take it for a quick ride and see how, you know, if it's still as stiff as it was before. It should. I'm going to start with 2 clicks. So the way I think I'm going to do this is you want to record where things are. And since this had a previous owner, I don't know what he had it set up as. I'm going to turn them all the way in. I believe you click them all the way in to the right, and you count the clicks. So then you'll know, you have a basis of where it was. There's no way to know right now where it is, right? Because it might not be stock. So I'm going to turn these all the way in, and then write it down so we knew where we were, right? And then I'm going to bring it back to where it was, but bring it softer, bring it out 2 clicks from where it was. Then I'll have a basis of a starting point, and we'll know how soft it was from the factory. So I will, if I can find the stock, I think the stock of the manual, I did find the manual for this. So then I'll post a link for that for you guys in the description here. And you can look at what your stock suspension settings should be. And then make sure when you do this, you record, you know, where you were, at least where you were. Like, okay, I backed it out 2 clicks from where it was, or you know, pushed it in 2 clicks or 3 clicks or whatever you did. Other option is go all the way in tight and count the numbers in, and then you can write that down. So then you have a basis. You know where you were, at least, especially if you bought your bike used, because you know you don't know what the previous owner, what their preferences were, or if they had a shop set it up. You know, they probably weighed different than you. Their body weight was probably different than you, so things are set up differently, right? This bike's been lowered a little bit, as you can see here. About an inch or so, right? See right there? I'm backed it out. Yeah. And then you come down here and you can see where the same was done down here. Okay, yeah, you can kind of tell right there. I think that the front might be a little more lower than the back. I could be wrong. I believe he had the dealership do this, but it seems like I'm kind of canted forward a little bit when I ride, but this thing rides absolutely on rails right now, so it's a pretty stiff setup as far as I can tell. Well, especially stiff compared to a Harley, of course. But yeah, it's pretty stiff. So we're going to get this softened up a little bit, and because the roads around here in Wisconsin are not fantastic, so we need something a little more forgiving, right? All right, I'm going to go grab those screwdrivers, and we will get to adjusting. Hey guys, thanks for joining me on the channel here, and if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. I know I always forget when I'm watching the videos. I always do. I'm watching and I forget to hit the like button, even if the video's awesome or something I want to help the creator. I tend to forget, so I figured I would put this at the beginning of my videos here. And yeah, if you like these videos, let's grow the channel together. Alright, we're back again, you guys. Here's the, this is the screwdriver I'm going to use here to adjust this, just a straight edge. So you can focus here. You want, and if you can see how this is kind of an awkward angle. It's hard to tell on camera, but see how it's like hard to get the screwdriver in there. So you'll have to kind of get your, let me see here. You have to kind of get your screwdriver at an angle here, right? Kind of like that, to get it to fit in there, but it's fine, it can work. Something else I wanted to give a quick note here before we adjust this is underneath your seat, which I'm sure you guys know if you have a speed triple, but you see the key goes in right here, right there, and then you pop, your seat pops up, pops loose. Let me drop the screwdriver here. Your seat pops loose here, comes right off, nice and easy, see? It comes right out. And then underneath here, you should have, hopefully, a toolkit. And the toolkit in here will contain the tools you need to adjust your suspension, and I believe your chain as well. I haven't used those tools for the chain or anything yet. I haven't had the bike long enough to need to adjust the chain. I've had this bike for a few months, but it was winter here in Wisconsin, so you can't ride in the winter, really. So then it'll come with that tool to, show you, to adjust those rings right there, right? And I can pull them out. Why don't I'll pull that out. We'll take a look at it here in video just so you guys can see what comes with that toolkit. I believe it also comes with the tool for that as well, adjusting your preload, which is kind of an awkward, I mean, you could use a regular wrench, I guess. It's kind of got a weird end on it, but it wouldn't matter if you just use a regular crescent wrench. But we'll see what's in that toolkit, and we'll be back in 2 seconds again. Hey guys, here again, got some of the tools out here. Looks like I might be missing a few things. Don't know. So, comes with, this is that adjustment, this is that adjuster here I was talking about for that rear shock, the spring there, suspension. And it comes with this handle here. And then, with the handle, comes with the tool here, the screwdriver, to adjust your suspension, right? And the front that I showed you, here on this side it has a little Phillips. And then this guy here, here's another straight edge. And get a focus on that. Little hex end on that guy. And you got a couple little Allen keys here. Guy right there. Looks like I might be missing a couple. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not sure what this is for here. There's a little, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I bet you this is a fuse puller. Yeah. A little fuse puller, it looks like there. Pretty cool. I'm not sure what this is for. This is I've never used a tool like this before. And I haven't, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I haven't had a lot of chain-driven bikes. I've had like shaft-driven bikes and belt-driven. Things like that. So that might be for the chain. I'm honestly not sure, but I'm going to have to look that up. Alright, so it's cool. Here's a little toolkit they got here. And I thought I'd show that to you guys. Okay, let's continue with the suspension adjustment. Alright, we're back again, you guys. I did all my adjustments here. I will show you. So I said clicks on this, but there's no clicks on this bike. This bike, you just got to count turns, whether it's a half turn or full turn. Or quarter turn, whatever you're doing there. Sorry about dropping the light there on you. Alright, so these were about 1.5 turns in of a total of 3, so they're about halfway. And same with the ones in the bottom down there. Same with these down here. They were about just a midpoint. So maybe it was stock. They were just a midpoint adjustment on all the front. So I loosened them up each a half turn. So I'm 2 turns out from full in now on the front top and bottom adjustment. screws, and then back here there's more adjustment back here. There was 4 total turns here, and it was turned all the way into 1. So this was no wonder it was riding stiff on the bumps back here, man. Rough. So I turned this out to 2. That's midpoint back here. I'm gonna start there. I may bring it out to 3. 4 is full, but I don't want to be like pogoing around over bumps, you know. So we're gonna try 2 back here, along with adjustment of 2 up front, and we will see if this helps a little bit. If not, I'll bring these out to we'll try 2.5, and then we'll see where we're at. But so preload, the guy that I bought it from, he was about the same size as me, and this was set up from the dealer for his height and weight, I do believe. Weight, I mean, not height. Height would have to do with bar adjustment. He does have the bars pulled back, you can see here as well. That's a different video, though. I'm thinking about buying I believe 1.5 inches or 2 inches is all you can get out of doing a bar extender or riser. You can bring it up, or you can bring it back, or both. And I think rocks is the one I'm probably going to go with. But I think you only, as far as I read online, you only have like 1.5 inches or so of extra room to move these before you start having problems with your replacing of the cables, which I do not want to do. So I can get a little extra on that, though. And maybe returning this to stock height would probably be great for me too, because I've got like almost a 34-inch inseam, so I can flat foot, you know, on this bike, and it's 1 inch lower. But anyway, all right. So thank you for watching, you guys, and not much riding on this one, but all technical stuff. Yeah, if you have any questions or any comments, I would love to learn from you guys too. You guys, some of you guys watching this are going to have more experience than I do even as well. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Make sure you like and subscribe to help the YouTube algorithm, if possible, if you did like it. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. I'm still learning suspension as well myself, so this is just kind of a video about my journey and trying things out here. So make sure you make records of what you do, though. So write down where you started, so you don't get totally lost, right? You always want to write down where you started with suspension. That's what I've heard, that's what I've learned. So make sure you have a starting point, and then you can go from there. And hopefully you set the ride up exactly how you want it, and it'll be feeling good. All right, we'll see you guys later. Goodbye.